How's it going? How's it going? Happy holidays to one and all. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're having a fantastic holiday wherever you are. Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back. It's been a couple of days. I have no fucking clue what's going on with the rest of the with the combat sports world in general. I obviously watched the boxing over the weekend and was so embarrassed that I haven't watched anything since then. Not that there's anything that much around. My mum died in the Holly. Oh, Chris, man, I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. Um, Obviously, commiserations. Hope the family's holding up well. Really sorry to hear that, man. That's never a good thing to hear. Give me a shout sometime. Hope you're all right, man. Obviously, you can't be. How you doing, Crystal? That was a big sigh. How you doing, bro? Happy holidays to you, Ron and Lock. Was good, man. Yeah, just gonna do a casual one today. What's up, Protein Powder? What's up, Jesse? What's good, man? Shout out to you and your channel. Obviously, shout out to Brutally Honest MMA. Please remind me to shout you guys out during the course of the stream. Just to remind some of the peasants in here to subscribe to the right places. And by peasants, I mean non-YouTube folk, of which I am not one of those people either. But how we doing, people? Hope we're having a good break. I know most of you are still slaving away in the mines and all that stuff. Obviously, I've got the next couple of weeks off, but I've been spending the last few days working, so couldn't be bothered to come online. Fresh shirt, yeah. This is one that's been in the rotation, but I don't really wear it that often. Mostly because it feels a little bit choky around the neck. You know, your boy's got a thick neck now. You know, I'm all beefed up. Indeed, it's a beautiful shirt. It's just a casual shirt, mate. I don't know what you guys are. Does that mean I dress really shit usually? And that's why you man are glazing? Yeah, brutally honest, ladies and gentlemen, mainly gentlemen. Obviously, mainly gentlemen. We had a few females in here once upon a time, but then the chat got a little bit too out of pocket and they ran away. So we're back to the fucking sausage party. As Blumpkin enjoyer is demonstrating right now. How you doing, brother? Shout out to all the cute boys in the chat. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is why I can't get anyone to turn up here anymore. The shirt is fucking stunning. I appreciate that, man. It's not like I weaved it myself. Do you know what I mean? Blumpkin enjoyer just wanted to punch the point through even more that he is gay and he is available. So shout out to Blumpkin enjoyer. It's a shame the autist isn't here. The females can leave. Well, there's no choice about it really, because we've pretty much cooked all our chances of having a female community up in here. We fucked it. We fucked it, boys. We had a moment. We had Tiff in here. We had Naomi. We had some other people whose names I can't remember. We had Chrissy J. Obviously, Crystal doesn't count as a female. And we fucked it. We fucking fumbled the bag, boys. Anyway, it is what it is. Back to regular scheduled programming. I'm assuming you all watched the boxing over the weekend. Obviously, the hot topic for today is influencer boxing dead? I personally don't give a shit, which is why I put that in as an option. But how do you guys feel? You want to make me leave? Come on, I can take you. Crystal, you do not qualify as a female. I'm sorry. I know you've got all the parts. And Chrissy's back. All right, maybe the death of the females in here was spoken a little bit too soon. Shout out to you, Chrissy. Hope you're doing well. We don't want him, except you, Crystal. You a bro. Chrissy's kind of a bro as well, though, to be fair. I have no zits in my booty hole. Crack area. Hit me up. What a way to sell yourself. You hear that, eligible gay bachelors in the chat? No zits on the booty hole. If that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. Chrissy got diabetes. What? Is that true? Sorry to hear that, Chrissy. Anyway, hope everyone's having it. Why do we always have to start this way? Why can't we just start normally? This is why no one sticks around here. Like, I love you guys, don't get me wrong, but you keep on ruining this for me. It's like I'll come in, just want to have a regular chat about something, and we're talking about booty holes and people having diabetes. This is why this channel has zero respect. I mean, we managed to get it up to 1 at one point, and we've just absolutely fumbled it. But I appreciate the shirt glaze. I appreciate the fact that you guys turn up at all. No, I don't. Oh, I take it back then. Zits on the head of my cock. See, that's more of a problem. You might want to get that checked. But anyway, hope you're doing good, Chrissy. What are you guys up to for the holidays? Is anything interesting going on? I feel like this has been the most low-key holiday for me. I feel like Christmas has kind of creeped up on me. Don't really give a fuck about it. But I'm trying to get into the festive spirit. You know, I've got some family dinner lined up. Should be as boring and nonsensical as always. How you doing, Juice Man? What's good, man? Oh, cauliflower. You definitely need to get that checked. Cauliflower ear, but on the I think actually, Chrissy, not that I'm an expert, that might be genital warts that he's talking about. Not that I would know anything about that. My cock is clean as a whistle. You know Chrissy has diabetes. I don't think she does. I mean, she says she doesn't. That's kind of a mean thing to throw at somebody when they don't have it. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird one. It's a weird insult to just throw out there. Chua is the problem. Yeah, he's always been the problem. The thing is, though, with Machua, yeah, Machua used to be very much the community arsehole, but he's just been outdone by people like Batman and Blumpkin, and do you know what I mean? You have to take it to new levels to be the Frankie arsehole around here. I have been removing a lot of visceral fat I have around my waist, and it's going well. How have you been doing that, Machua? I am in fine fettle, I have to say, but the one thing I've still got is a little bit round the middle. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm still in good shape, especially for my age, but it's that last little bit I'm trying to get off, you know. I've been trying to get under 20%. 20% sounds like a lot, but it probably isn't. You're probably doing all right. Batman has so much aura. I think he might be dead because he hasn't been here in a long time, and he used to come here just to get fucking turned on. Or his humiliation kink is over. But I miss him to some extent. My cock is an American wrestling champ. Why it has... Oh, I get it now. I'd still get that checked. Been wrestling a little bit too much. Fasting is working like a charm. 1 hour fast. Fasting is my go-to, man. Whenever I go too hard on the old food for a couple weeks, I just take a couple days of no eating, do a little bit of water fast, sheds that right off. It's honestly, yeah, the quickest way of doing no exercise but keeping somewhat lean. Chewer for top moderator. Chewer is one of the goats in the game, it has to be said. Can you poo in my hair and use it as hair gel? For the last time, no. Trying to get to a 19-hour fast. The longest I've ever done is 14 days, 14, 15 days. To be honest, the first couple days are the hardest. If you can ride through that, you're fine. Well, I'm alive and well, Frankie. That was harsh. Be honest, yeah, were your ears burning? I haven't seen you around in ages, man. What's going on with you? I was genuinely worried you were dead. I was concerned you were dead. Worried is a little bit too far. But you know I love you. I managed to screw up my wrist hitting the heavy bag last night. We're back on that, yeah? Here's the thing, yeah, like this whole narrative of you being a female is disappearing by the second. But fair play to you. How you doing, B7? Joke Paul will target Joe Biden to get his record back up. 100% he will. I personally think he goes back to the Tommy Fury fight. But he's kind of put himself in a hard place now because he's been doing really, really easy fights. And now he's done a fight he couldn't possibly win. I personally thought he embarrassed himself, but at least he had the balls to get in there. You know I jalk it to your stream, right? Yeah, you make it clear every time. I'm on my e-bike right now. Blumpkin, I don't even know where to start with you, bro. You got to wrap your hands, bud. Definitely wrap your hands. If you're not wrapping your hands, then wearing gloves isn't enough. You got to make sure your wrists are properly wrapped. I mean, look at these slender wrists. I have to wrap these up when I go outside in the wind. I was putting Nutella on... Oh, there he is. I was putting Nutella on my girl's pussy as a gift. Then eat that, eat. I love how you emphasize the eat. Lerone versus Movzar has been booked yet. Not as far as I'm aware. Great fight, though. Seems like the only direction they can go in with all the crappy booking they've been doing recently. I'm on an e-bike right now going 30 miles an hour. Brilliant. I actually believe you. I was in Geneva for a few days. What's it like there these days? I haven't been to Switzerland for a minute. I like to hit the bag bare knuckle. Why do you recommend that? Blumpkin wrist. It's going to be a long fucking night. This is why I couldn't be bothered to come back. Just got Blumpkin naked on a fucking bike, on an e-bike no less. So it just makes it extra zesty. Do you know what I mean? But shout out. I genuinely believe that's what you're doing right now. But welcome back, Batman. It's good to have you back. Is there anything you guys actually want to talk about, or is it just gonna be this flatulent shit for the next 2 hours? I would not recommend bare knuckle. That's why I screwed up my left wrist. The old left one, yeah? I haven't hit a bag ever in my life, as you can probably tell. Geneva was good. Ended up getting fine head from my lady, but you could have done that anywhere. You didn't have to take her on holiday for that. I assumed you went by yourself. Is this the Russian chick you keep on telling us about, yeah? That is definitely real. I'm gay. Yeah, we know. We know. There's nothing wrong with that. We're happy for you. You've made that abundantly clear. The fact that you turned off Autist, though, is a big problem. You need to step that game up. Because Autist has been single for a while and he didn't want anything to do with your stanky ass. So, can I talk about my kinks? I mean, do you ever talk about anything else? Should get a long bang. Now we're just shouting out random phrases. It's so much fun. A long bang. What does that mean? A good load of cum is good for recovery. This is why people pop into the stream and then they fuck off immediately. It's stuff like this. I can't control you guys. It's over. I might have to close up the whole shop. We don't talk about MMA anymore. We talk about Blumpkin's cauliflower cock and Batman's kinks. That's basically what I turn up for. Let me crack your girl, Batman. No offense, just wondering. Did you miss me, Frankie? I did a bit, to be honest. And now I don't anymore. A long, heavy bag. Oh, that's what you meant. You see, my mind is so far down the gutter now. I assumed you were saying something disgraceful. Yeah, no, I don't really have very good wrists. I've told you, man, my striking ain't it. I've got very, very slender wrists. I've got nice forearms, though. Check out the Huawei MacBook. The what? I was pounding on mine for about 40 minutes last night. Are we still talking about heavy bags? Hitting a bag is fun. I'm telling a lie here. I have hit one before, but I was honestly surprised by how much resistance there was. Your boy did not make a dent, and I just ended up hurting myself, and I felt embarrassed. I'm naked in a McDonald's. It will strengthen your wrists. Well, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to use those. I don't know if they work. You know, those like hand exercises. I've kind of changed the game up a little bit. I bought a kettlebell recently that hasn't turned up yet, but I'm going to start because all I've been doing really is push-ups and jogging. I'm going to start hitting the and I've been doing the wrist thing, not jerking, not jorking it, although I do that as well. I'm talking about, you know, those fucking wrist thing. Punch bowls of rice. What do you mean? That's just punching a boulder. Do you mean bags of rice? That seems like very odd advice. I was pounding something for longer last night. Russian with blonde hair and blue eyes. God, she's beautiful. I rarely compliment those women. But she's not real though, is she? If you've got to wank after 40 minutes, there may be a medical issue. Fucking hell. The time that this stream is going to take is going down by the second. Oh, bags, thank God. I thought you were telling me to put rice in a bowl and then just start punching it. I'm like, why do you need the rice? Kettlebells are for kettle corn, grip strength. I'm more thinking I can do like the, you know, like just the definition stuff. You know, stuff that I'm neglecting. Because obviously push-ups can only get you so far. Send Tate to Dagestan for 2-3 years and forget. I think he's got bigger problems than his wrestling, to be honest. His striking looked awful. And if you've seen Chase the Moore fight in the past, which I was sending videos around to everyone, he might be the worst person to ever lace gloves up of all time ever. And Tate got bullied. What he means is you want to feel like a bucket with rice. Sand works as well. But punch down into the... Oh, right. Punch down into the bucket. I got you. She's real, or either I'm a schizophrenic like my mum. I mean, either way, I mean, if it feels real, then it might as well be, right? What's the difference at this point? It's like how when you have a really good dream and you're fucking like Salma Hayek or somebody, what's the difference if it's real or not? If it felt real, then it is real. I finished twice in 15 minutes once. Is this Westy? Are you Westy? He used to claim that he could finish 4 times in like 40 minutes or something, which is mad. Jorkin, it usually takes me at least 40 minutes. You might as well enjoy yourself. Hey, you're the one who asked if they're still talking about the heavy bag. I know, I'll bring it on myself. To be fair though, yeah, I have to just be clear before I answer. Frankie, did you check out the Epstein images? No, I didn't. I'm not really up to date with any of that shit. I don't care about any of it. That shit was entertaining to me for about 5 minutes. Chase the Moor was too hot to handle. Imagine that. Imagine Chase the Moor being too hot to handle. That shit is embarrassing. His aura is literally non-existent at this point. In my younger days, I finished back to back. I didn't think that was a thing though. I mean, I didn't think that was an aging thing. A child was tied to the bed. Careful, you're making Blumpkin's night right now. I don't want to hear that shit. It's too late to free him. He's dead. I was about to say rest in peace. That would have been really out of pocket. Blumpkin, where? Okay. I'm not going to get into this. Frankie, I want to fuck a female version of you so badly. See, it's this kind of stuff that makes me not miss you anymore. Do you know what I mean? This is turning into like a Jordan Aristi stream. You might as well throw up the handbags and the hairbrushes at this point and the rainbows. Because goddamn, this is becoming a community that I never intended it to be. But as always, boys and girls, if you wouldn't mind liking the stream, I'm going to try and hang around for as much as possible. But you guys have got to titivate me because this is getting fucking awful already. This has not been the best of starts. How you doing, Nacho? What's good, man? Frankie and the boys. Hope you and the fam have a great Christmas. To be honest, man, this one's kind of crept up on me. I've done very little gift buying. I'm trying to penny pinch a little bit this holiday. Fuck it. Jake Paul versus Tate. Ashton Hall. They could do Ashton Hall versus Tate. Personally, I think Tate doesn't get back in there again. What the fuck did I just enter into, bro? I'm very, very sorry. Feel free to close the stream and go about doing something much better with your day. I'm not seeing any of these comments. I wish I could say the same. Yeah, the Christmas sex is going to be legit straight. How many times have you porked this girl? Because you sound like you're I don't know, man. I've never got past 10 and still been interested. So fair play to you. You have a huge library, or is it just the background? It's video games. So all those red things are Switch games you can see behind you. My girl's going to jingle on me balls. Fair play. Got the baby mother her favorite flowers and a weighted blanket and give her time. What's the weighted blanket for? No, Blumpkin. For the last time, no. Charlie Kirk versus Tate. Shooting range. Jesus Christ. Well, Tate has about as much aura as Charlie Kirk does right now. Are you streaming on another platform as well? Absolutely not. I'm only streaming on YouTube. I don't do that. I don't do that multi-platform shit anymore. I'm penny pinching at the moment, man. I've got way too many subscriptions. How you doing, Lane? What's good? What is good? Sorry that you're turning up to this shit. It is what it is. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson Part 2. But Tyson gets jacked on roids, and it's a tag team with Logan Paul and Andrew Tate. They might as well do that at this point. If I was Jake Paul, yeah, I would just fight my brother. Fuck it. It's not like they like each other anyway. Give her your dig covered in chocolate. I'll be honest, man. I've tried the whole food on the knob thing. It doesn't really work. It's just sticky and messy, and I don't like it. I tried it, I think, twice. Never really enjoyed it. It's like people that like fucking on the beach. You just get sand up your pipes. There's no point. Jesus, happy birthday. How you doing, Emir? Happy birthday to Jesus, indeed. Let's not forget about what this holiday is about. Somebody tell me I've completely forgot. But how are we doing, guys? Come on, let's get this rolling. Let's heat this up. We're 20 minutes in and we've achieved absolutely nothing. This is becoming a regular occurrence around here. I promised I was going to stream more during the holidays, but I'm taking that back. The Rock versus Logan Paul in an MMA match. That could do. Wrap your dick in a Doritos taco. Why? What would that achieve? There ain't no tacos big enough. Why the fuck are these lewd comments? I don't see them. You sound disappointed that you can't see them. I don't know why you can't see them. Maybe people have got you blocked. Or maybe you've blocked certain people. Frankie, I like my girl because she's just fucking hot. Well, you know, I'm all into the superficial fucking excuses. Not excuses, sorry, I was reading another one. The superficial reasons for liking someone, fuck it. They're not going to be smart, so they might as well be hot. Tate is making excuses. His fundamentals are awful. Doesn't matter that he's a kickboxer. Yeah, I can imagine he used the age excuse, and I'm a kickboxer, and I was out of the ring for a long time. He looked like he's never boxed in his life. UFC 326 is stacked. I'm going to have to take your word for it because I haven't looked at it. How the hell was Jake Paul fight sanctioned? He added 2 extra feet around the ring so he could run away from Joshua, and he's a genius for it. I don't think that Jake Paul's stock dropped all that much because it was never ever high to begin with. When's the reaction stream? The reaction to what? I don't really do theme streams anymore because they don't work because people just come up in here and talk about Jorkin and their buttholes. I try to keep things structured, but it never works. It's a real meeting of the minds in here today, Frankie. Unfortunately, this is just how it is these days. I need to get myself more collabs going on. You know, Dougie talked about wanting to do something over the Christmas break, so I need to get something like that going. Maybe get our Genty back. We had a nice little stream last weekend. It's pretty decent. It wasn't nice. It was horrible. What am I talking about? But I might need to do some more panels just to get through the holiday period. Jesse, abuse your girlfriend. That's enough of a present for those bitches. Wow. Can't wait for the first human versus AI boxing match that gets won by AI. Everyone's going to shit their pants. Well, you'd expect AI to win, wouldn't you? Because they don't feel any pain. I used to pull up daily, but these days I'm busy Irish wanker. That's not necessary. I'm glad you're having a good time beating the fuck out of your fictitious girlfriend, though. Try streaming daily for fuck's sake. To be honest, yeah, it doesn't when streams are like this, it kind of kills my mood. I don't really feel like it. You know, I've got holiday time. I don't want to waste it just talking about people's dicks, cauliflower dicks. It was horrible. It was awful. It was awful. I'm glad you missed it, Lane. It was one of the worst streams I've ever done. But I got a lot of DMs saying people really enjoyed it, which really confused me. Because it was dumb as fuck. Like the first 2 hours was fun. When it was me, Brutally, and Geo, it was really fun. And don't get me wrong, when what's his name again? I keep forgetting his name. Not Jesse. When the other dude turned up and was on Geo's side and then absolutely turned on him in the middle, not from anything that I was saying. Geo was just digging his own grave. It was kind of funny for that reason, but it just dragged on for way too long. You and Doug are the only 2 streamers I watch. We need that collab. Yeah, we really, really do. We've done like 2 in the past, 2 or 3, and they've been good. And then there was like half a time when he pulled up and just like went on like a half an hour rant and then just bounced before anyone could say to him. I mean, it was aura farming to the extreme. Let's leave the disgusting part, people. It's only for me. Yeah, for sure. People seem extra brain rotted in streams at the moment. I think because there's nothing to talk about, to be perfectly honest. You know, MMA is obviously at a standstill. We're getting like fights that are being dripped through. We're getting really shitty boxing events that are turning up on the weekend that really are just good to laugh at. I did a live stream of the Jake Paul and AJ fight, and I just sat there mortally embarrassed. It was awful. Do you have a life insurance policy? If yes, what kind? I do. I do have a life insurance policy. I'm not sure what kind it is though. I'm pretty much insured against everything. My wife ain't stupid. Frankie, have you seen Nick Fuentes versus Candace Owens? I've been seeing the Candace Owens shit out there recently. She has lost her fucking mind. And yes, I would. Just one. Again, one stick. One stick. She would be damn difficult to deal with after a bone. But she's been losing her fucking mind. I think she might have a brain injury. To be perfectly honest. She's fairly clever, you know, for a woman, but she's doing herself no favors at the moment. What's up, y'all? How you doing, Kerry? Shout out to Rob's neighbor, his channel. Shout out to Jesse Miller. Subscribe to those people immediately. They're up. Well, they're not up and coming. I mean, Rob's neighbor's channel is as big as mine. But Jesse Miller's definitely up and coming. Give the guy a sub. He does really nice shorts where he stands out in the freezing cold and just stares into your soul. They're amazing. How good was Anderson KOing Woodley? My goat lives. I just feel sorry for Woodley at this point. I mean, this man used to bore me to tears, but It was nice. Anderson Silva's still crispy. It should have been obvious who was going to win that fight. Question for Frankie: what's next for Anthony Joshua? They've got to do Tyson Fury, right? I don't think it happens though, but they got to do it. I'll tell you about my 2 favorite Christmas presents. Somebody got me a shirt that says "I love pepper" and it's got chickens on there. I don't get it. Nick Fuentes wants to dig in the chocolate so bad. Can you blame him? She definitely looks like she give good neck. The other one says "fuck off" with a very angry looking chicken on there. It sounds like the perfect gift for you, to be fair. Hope Nick doesn't end up getting attacked by Antifa like Gypsy Crusader. It's bound to happen, bro. Frankie, when are you visiting South Asia? I'm going back in March. I'm going to Manila in March. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Had a tenner on Andy KO paying $550. Should have put more on it. Absolutely, should have. Yo, Frankie, did you get my Discord message the other night? I haven't checked it yet, but I am 100% down. I'm assuming it's still going down on the 20th. Shout out to Jock, by the way. Subscribe to his channel. You got to disprove my Indian and Pakistan hate. I don't have to do any such thing. We don't have any Indians coming up here anymore, so it's back to the old days of just being flagrantly racist. Tyson Fury sparks Anthony Joshua out of his trousers. I disagree, man. I completely disagree. Tyson Fury is pretty shit. He's lost his speed, and he has really big trouble against guys that throw heat. So I think when that fight was talked about being made all along, I always said that Anthony Joshua gets beaten up, gets outclassed, but now I'm not so sure. I think Anthony Joshua might clean his head off, to be honest. March bet. How long do you plan on staying there? I'm going to be there for about 3 weeks. Fuentes is a loser. I've got no idea why people like him. I don't even know who the fuck he is, to be honest. I'm planning a few trips. Matua, let's do it. I'm going to try and convince Argenti and Brutally to come out there. And then we're just going to jump him and leave him out in the desert. Monopoly is tonight at midnight if you are free. Fuck. All right, do you know what? Yeah, I'll hop on. I will hop on. I wasn't quite prepared for that. I thought it was on the 23rd. Hey, how you doing, cowboy, cowboy, cowboy? What the fuck? Haven't seen you in so long. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, sir. I hope you're having a good one. Shout out to your channel as well. Fury arguably lost to Francis, who Joshua sparked in 2 rounds. I actually thought Fury won that fight just about on points, but it should have never got to that stage. Francis Ngannou is horrible at boxing. But if you're physical and you're athletic, you can go through what Fury has to offer. And that's why I think Joshua might beat the fuck out of him. Yeah, but AJ got knocked out multiple times and lost to 3 guys. Tyson only lost to Usyk twice. But look at Tyson Fury's record though. He fought bums. He's got like a 26 fight record. He fought Derek Chisora 3 times. He fought Dillian White, I think, twice. I mean, Dillian White isn't exactly a bum, but he fought scrubs, mate. Hellenius. Today is the 23rd. It's the 22nd. I'm not tripping. But you mean you're going to do it midnight, so it's technically the 23rd. Midnight of the 23rd, so it's this midnight approaching. Oh, so you mean it's tomorrow, but the 23rd. Not as in 3 hours from now, right? Please clarify. If it's tomorrow night, I'm down anyway, but I would postpone it till tomorrow, but Dougie's taking the day off work to join, and I can't do that to the legend. No, I'll be on. So just to clarify, it's in 2.5 hours, right? Is that correct? Just want to clarify. It's the 23rd in Australia. Of course it is. Frankie, I low-key want to pull it out. How you doing, Amir? What's good, man? Louder. It's in 3 hours. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll stay up. I'll do like an hour-and-a-half stream here, and then I'll pull up at 12 for sure. Let me know if there's anything I need to download or anything that I need to do, because I'll have to get on that pronto. Yeah, watching Jake Paul get his jaw busted was great TV. Influencer douchebags do not belong in any ring. Yeah, I guess you're right, but like, I don't think he embarrassed himself that. I mean, what did we expect was going to happen? If he went toe to toe with him, he would have got bonged out early. He ran away, did his thing. I don't think he embarrassed himself that badly. He actually landed a few shots on him. I was sat there thinking, this is embarrassing for everyone. Frankie Bosch, sorry for the shit communication on my part. No, it's all right, man. You tried to message me. To be honest, yeah, I've not been that active on social media. So, how you doing, Cheddar? What's good, man? Look at you throwing up a link. Shout out to you, you fat legend. It's me. It's me. I'm Batman, Irish wanker. I changed my PFP. I should have known it was you. I should have hazarded a guess. My bitch told me she wants to match Pat. That's so romantic. Like and subscribe. Wow, man. You're really putting the work in today. We've got 20 likes at the moment, which is 20 more than I deserve, to be fair. I mean, Jake has won fights against decent comp. I don't know why people act like he's a total spastic. I mean, because he fought people that were over the hill or had no business in a boxing ring at all. But I mean, fair play to him. He does have some skill. And he's only been boxing for a little while. I mean, what did they expect him to do? I just don't like the fact that he's, very clearly evil. All you need is Monopoly 2024 on Game Pass or PS Plus and hop into the disc. Can I do it on Steam? Would that be doable? Because I don't have PlayStation Plus or Game Pass. So if it's doable on Steam, let me know. I guess I could install a Game Pass real quick or whichever one it is. I sometimes regret punching her. She's so romantic. Ched's angling for a raise already. You deserve more likes and subs. This is also great TV. This is car crash TV. Frankie pays me 50K a month to be his mod. They're all going to start asking for a cut now, bro. Look what you've done. A cut of 0. He gets 50% of nothing. Why is Jake evil? I think he's severely overhated. Bro, let me count the ways. The pump and dump schemes, the scamming his fans. He's done loads of out-of-pocket shit. He has literally robbed money from people. He has scammed people. I mean, don't get me wrong, his shithead brother is like a million times worse, but that doesn't make him all right. Do you know what I mean? Frankie, you have 50,000 games behind you. Sure, it's only 3,000. It's only 3,000. But yeah, Jake is genuinely evil. Like, he's not as evil as his shit-stained, shit-kicking son of a bitch brother, but he's still a very, very bad egg. 100%. But to be fair to him, he's played the game very, very smart. He went in there, he kept the game plan smart, run away, clinch for as long as you can before you get chinned. He actually came out with his stock a little bit higher, in my opinion. Didn't get flatline KO'd. That's a win-win-win for him. And he made the bag. So you got to give the man his respect. It's going to be very interesting to see what he does next. Cheddar, you're top mod. You know that? I'm not even sure what that means. Yeah. If people are stupid enough to buy crypto, I have zero sympathy for them. It's not just the crypto thing, though. It's all the other stuff he did to his fans. Yes, son? Do you want something? I might have to put him back to bed in a second. We'll see how it goes. I do get on the crypto stuff, but people are genuinely stupid out there. Doesn't mean they should be taken advantage of. His brother is way, way, way worse, though. Like a million times worse. That's why I'd kind of like to see them fight, because I reckon that Logan actually thinks he could beat Jake Paul up, which is ridiculous. Jake Paul would fuck him up something special. If they were smart, it's all roads are leading to that. You know? Hey man, what's going on? How you doing, Ash? I see you after a long time. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I've been on. I don't come on every day anymore. I don't really have the time, and I don't really want to. There's that as well. Like, certain times I think about going on and I just go, nah, not worth it. How you doing? Musa, it's been a while. How you doing, bro? Even with the changed up names, I don't know who the fuck you are. How's it going, brother? I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. Hang on a second, boys. What's wrong? What did he carry? You want to be carried. Nom, 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 nom. All right, I'm back. Hell yeah, I got a Batman chair. I got this secret base chair or whatever it's called before they were famous, mate. Frankie, don't belt the kid until after the stream. I would never hit my kid. I think people who do that are straight up scumbags. I've never hit my kid in my life. I'm doing great, bro. Hope you're great as well. Yeah, I'm fantastic, man. I'm on holiday now. Although I have been doing work at home, which ain't the best, but at least I don't have to drag my ass into work every day. So there is that. But yeah, Jock, I'm gonna have to look into how to download this thing because I don't have either one of those. Not even a spank. Hell no. Why was your son crying? So what he's been doing lately, yeah, is he's been sitting he sits at the bottom of the stairs, yeah, and he makes me carry him upstairs. It's like a humiliation ritual. He likes to remind me who's boss. So he'll just sit there at the bottom of the stairs and cry until I take him up to bed. And like the mug that I am, I always do it. I'm just too soft. A good dad indeed. I'm pretty good. I would say I'm like an 8 out of 10 dad. Could always do better. But no spanking. I've never ever hit him in my life, and I never will. I think I've probably raised my voice at him less than 10 times. It's just not my style. I'm quite soft. Yeah, man. He just likes to mock me and just like, yeah, just make me do. It's like the carrying thing. He's getting kind of big now. So the reason why I've been hitting the old gym more, getting porked up, is because he still makes me carry in places. It's a problem, and he's getting big. How many kids have you got? I've got 3. 3 that I'm willing to talk about. I've actually got more than that. But I've got 3 legitimate children. I've got 3 like non-bastards, you know what I'm saying? My grandma used to put a spoon of Tabasco in my mouth whenever I would talk back. Based. My dad just used to punch me in the face. If he's doing it too often, you have to stop carrying him. Yeah, I get warned about that quite a bit. This is why I'm not a 10 out of 10 dad, because I do things that make him completely fucking just spoiled. I'd carry him every single time. See, not Crystal, sorry, Lane. This is my attitude to it. There's gonna be a time when he doesn't want to be carried anymore, and a time when he realizes that I'm a cunt. So you got to take advantage of these. Whenever he says he wants to go skating or go ice skating or go and play football, I just do it. Because in 5 years from now, he's not gonna want to do nothing, and I've got no more kids left. I don't think I've got many bullets left in the chamber. You know, there's only so many times I can have some bastards out here and get away with it. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm with you, Lane, man. It's crazy how quickly time goes. Like both my daughters are basically women now, and they come home and it just feels like I've got friends coming over to stay. It's weird. Are you just joking, or you've actually got children outside you're married? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I've actually got 5 kids, but 2 of them are bastards. I've learned my daughter that is having issues with maths supposedly gets really smart really quick after she's been in the corner and then has no trouble with maths. Sometimes you've got to be a little bit disciplined. 100%. Here is 2-degree Frankie. Here is 2 degrees. I'd say it's about 6 or 7. How's the time off for Christmas been treating you? I haven't really had time to enjoy it yet, Jock, to be honest. Because I have to do a lot of like marking and preparing the next unit. So I'm going to be doing a whole week of mad stuff. I mean, I'm not single, but I'm not, it's weird. It's a weird situation. I don't really want to, it's not that I don't want to get into it. It's just that I don't know how to get into it. I want another kid. I got baby fever. 6 would be a nice round number. But I don't know, man. Bastards, bruh. I know they are, but you need to hold back. It's true, though. They are bastards. Couple prime bastards. I mean, they're good looking little bastards, but they're bastards nonetheless. So I'm actually up on boys. I've got more boys than I do girls. For some reason, when I spread that bastard seed, they always turn out to be boys. It's crazy. It's mad crazy, but it's not as evil as it sounds. Like I've had like, there's been like breaks and stuff. And I got it in those times. You need a little girl chewer. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to have daughters. But I tell you what, having daughters has kept me in the gym, mate. Because you know when they bring that girlfriend round for dinner or whatever, you got to just be able to mog them with aura. How old are your bastards, though? Excellent question. So one is, now this is where it gets tricky. I think one of them is 15 and one of them is 10. 9. 16 and 9, I believe. Who's counting? I'm definitely not. I've got 2 daughters, both women now. The youngest just graduated Oshkosh. Wow, that's very, very impressive, man. I'm not going to tell you guys where my daughter is. She's in New York. I'm not going to tell her what university because she'd be very easy to track down. My genes are hella strong. Frankie got that Seed Plus premium shit. You best believe it, bro. My bullets hit the target every time. I've always imagined that my sperms all have like Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on it, and they just through the target. Those are from an Asian chick. They're all Asian. Yeah, all my kids are half Asian. Actually, no, that's a lie. One of them's half black. That was a whoopsie. More kids to rake the leaves and tend to the fields. Laugh my ass off. Well, Merry Christmas, bro. How you doing? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. This is how dead these streams have been. Yeah, I have to start revealing more of my personal information just to make you guys laugh, just so you can laugh at my misfortune. And the reason, I know it sounds bad, yeah, the reason why I don't know their ages, yeah, is because the first bastard I had, yeah, the mum was literally the craziest bitch I've ever encountered, and she gave me no contact. And then for the second one, they're in a different country, so I only see them a couple times a year. You know, those child maintenance checks though are painful. Definitely every single time I fucked without protection, I made a kid. Super cowboy sperm. That's what I'm talking about. Andrew Tate is confirmed as all bark and no bite. I don't think that's necessarily fair. I mean, he had a reasonably decent kickboxing career. And let's face it, it was relatively a low level kickboxing career. He calls himself a world champion, but he never really fought at any decent organization. But the guy can throw hands a little bit. Chase the Moore's massive. It is what it is. By the way, shout out to Making the Walk. Subscribe to his channel. We need to do some Jax here. We need to do some videos over this holiday period. And I need to do some myself because I need to get back into the editing studio. Because I'm worried that my skills have been dwindling. I was getting really, really good at editing. As you can all go back and see by looking at the old best of 2024 videos and worst of 2024. Check those out. They were entertaining as fuck. The editing was on point. I think Andrew Tate would still do decent in kickboxing, low level glory stuff. I don't know, man. I think he's done. He needs to be able to kick for sure. Open Christmas presents early. That's what's good. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get any Christmas presents this year. I mean, pretty much my entire family forgot my birthday, so it's very clear that I'm not loved. His boxing defense is awful, though. It is. I'm down. Sweet. Let me know what they are, and we can hop on and do it anytime. I'd like to do another panel as well, just to try and get this channel back in the right direction, because it's been fucked up recently. I'm glad you weren't here for the start. It was embarrassing, and I'm blaming you for this entire thing. The very fact that I've ended up here is entirely your fault. I was happy making shitty videos, and you had to drag me into this. Bruh, Andrew Cherry picked the worst ever possible boxer and still lost. He can talk all he wants, but nobody cares about him anymore except 12-year-olds. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I don't think anyone cares about him, period. I want to see you in beard, like inside a beard or with a beard. Can you be more specific? If you want to see me in a beard, I'm gonna have to make that Turkey trip. But thank you, Crystal. Shout out to Making the Walk MMA. The link is in the chat right now. Subscribe to the guy. He actually makes really good MMA content that's well edited, well thought out. He is an adult and I am a child. So I hope that pretty much sums the situation up. We didn't forget your birthday, Frank. That's because I told you though. I went, it's my birthday today, and then you all went, but I mean, how can I expect you to know my birthday? I mean, it would be creepy if you did it like unprompted. But how you doing, Westy man? What's good in the hood? Hope you're well. I'm not going to do a very long one tonight because I didn't realize that I was going to be doing Jock stream, and I've got to try and work out of him how the fuck I'm going to do that. Inside the beard of Jake Paul. Oh, it's mad that I live in an existence here where he could probably knock me unconscious and then do unspeakable things to me, as he would to most of you in the chat. So when you think about mocking him, think about that as a reality. He would probably whoop your ass. There's some cunt named Ariel talking MMA to 2,800 viewers, and you're here with 27. What the fuck is that about? I know, man. It's crazy. It's so unfair. And we all know why, though. Armin sucked, brother. Dana is fucking crazy. He didn't give Armin a title shot. No, I kind of get it. Armin played himself. Armin absolutely played himself with that Nina drama shit. He did this to himself. He deserves everything he's got coming his way. Fuck him. And beating Dan Hooker should not get you a title shot. I don't give a fuck. So he should have to win one more. Nah, shit day, but you'll have that. I'm sorry you're having a shit day, bro. Would you come inside the jaw of a crack? No. YouTube makes no sense. Bro, I'm still surprised that I have any viewers, to be honest. It's crazy. Like we had a little bit of a crazy like growth spurt between like September and November where I got like 350 subs in that time, and it's just dropped off a cliff again. But I think we've reached a nice little go like in between. We get like between 20 and 40 viewers here every time I come on, which to me is crazy. I remember the days of 5. So I'll take it. And considering I don't make any money anyway, I mean, what's the point? You didn't answer me. Bruh, no. I did answer you. I read out your comment. Did you ask me a question in that? It's not a question, cunt. But no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Oh, you wanted an answer to that? No. No, obviously no. Ask me when I'm drunk. Justin or Paddy? Paddy the baddie. Paddy the baddie wins. Justin Gaethje is cooked. I actually think Paddy's striking is improved enough where he could hang with him there. And then he's going to be way too good in the takedowns and the strangulation game. So I've got Paddy the baddie by, I'm going to go 2nd or 3rd round submission. And don't forget Crossover MMA. Him and Jax do some awesome videos. Shout out to Crossover MMA as well. Another amazing creator. For 92 million. Nah, man. The thing is, yeah, I've got enough money to enjoy my life. I'm not living with the thought of doing something like that. Even if it would be for very, very like unselfish means. I ain't like those guys who went up in the, oh, how many backshots would you take for 100 grand and then, you know, be like, I'd be ending world hunger. Not me, sir. Not me. I'm selfish like that. I've got enough money for myself and my loved ones. Fuck the rest of you. I ain't taking back shots for nobody. Mind you, if I was fully broke here, this might be a different conversation. Who knows? But considering I'm not that guy, I don't know. What about the White House card, Frankie? Any possible fights? I think it's going to be a letdown. I think it's going to be a massive letdown. I think it's going to end up being like gimmicky fights. Like we might get Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz. It's going to be shit like that. They've already said they're not going to bring John Jones back. I kind of believe them when they say that. We're not going to have Ilya Tapuria there. Alex Pereira's already said he's off it. So we've got no Tapuria, no Pereira, no John Jones. Conor McGregor's highly unlikely. So what's next? How much does that bastard maintenance cost you every year? Oh, I would say it's probably about 20 grand a year, something like that. It was worth every nut. I'd do it again. Not even for the love of the game. Nah, not even for the love of the game, man. Not even for the love of the game. Not even just out of pure curiosity. How you doing, Go Furious? Man, I'm happy with those fights. Why fight being at 40 years old and whine about that and say it's better that I tried? Bro, come on. Well, that's all he could say. He lost to literally one of the worst boxers I've ever seen of all time ever. So what else could he say? The White House card will be a fraud card like UFC 300. I don't think UFC 300 was a fraud card. I thought it was pretty good. There were some duddy little fights on there, but they did their best to stack it to high heaven as much as possible. I don't think the White House card is going to achieve the same thing. They've already signed, you know, they've already hyped it too much for it to be a success. It won't be. Should Tyron Woodley even show his face anymore? Absolutely. But the thing is, though, I mean, let's be honest. He already got flatlined by Jake Paul, which is embarrassing enough. People gave him a hard time about the scuba diving. He was licking some pussy. Since when is that a crime? I mean, he's a bit stupid for getting recorded, but who cares? So this is just another notch on an otherwise fucked up belt. So who cares? These nuts costing you 20 grand a year. Yeah, man. Yeah. Look what you've got me into, boys. I'd probably have a 6, though. I think that's a nice round number. Tate and Paul are both are sucked. That's a very, very good way of putting that. I don't think Jake Paul completely sucked. He landed a couple shots. What else was he expected to do? He survived for as long as he could, and he didn't get flatlined. I think it's a win for him. He made a big amount of money, and there's still going to be interest around his fights because it's like, all right, he's much better. He's much better than a scrub, but he's not good enough in terms of like being a good boxer. So where can we find that happy medium? What's going to be interesting though is the direction he goes in next. I think the Tate thing and the Misfits boxing thing is pretty dead. I mean, it's nice to see Tony Ferguson getting a W, even though I think he's a fucking crusty bellend. Mythical Dragon, Blumpkin is gay. He was here earlier. If you go up to the top of the chat, he'll be your type of flavor for sure. Definite bender. But yeah, I think that Jake Paul still has a place and a space for the little niche that he's created. But for Andrew Tate, it's definitely over. 100%. Also, the card will happen during the World Cup. I don't think that will matter that much. Totally different audience. I couldn't give 2 fucks about the World Cup, if I'm being honest. White House sounds immersive and cinematic, but I can assure you that everything would be boring and pathetic about it. They've got to make sure they've got fights lined up, though. It could end up being like it could end up being a thing where they end up ruining all the cards around it to make sure it's stacked. Because you remember with 300, we had like some of the cards before it and some of the cards afterwards were just outright pathetic. Tate is old now. He's just fighting on mic. I mean, the fact that this guy's made as much money, Andrew Tate will never have my respect because let's just keep it real, yeah. He made his money by sexting men. It's that simple. He never had any aura to me. Once he admitted that, I was like, wow, man, you are deep with it. Number 1 cuck. If you haven't fought for years and now you start your camp all of a sudden, surely you can't give it your all and it's just a money grab rather than anything else. Not for sure. He's 40 years old now. It's gonna be nothing but downhill from here. And he just lost to the worst fucking boxer he could have got in there with. That was down and held a title. I mean, let's be real, those things aren't belts. But yeah, man, it's disgraceful. It is disgraceful. I do think the White House card will be all right. It will obviously have some eyeballs on it, but they've got to make sure they get the lineup tight first. Because just imagine a big White House and the fight happening in front of the backyard of it. I mean, the visual will be crazy. How you doing, Big Boss? What's good, man? The diarrhea's back. I'm sorry to hear that. I was about to ask how you're doing, but I guess we don't have to answer that question anymore. Yeah, Musa, I think the visual of having the White House there will be sick. But wouldn't it be a good old time for an old tea attack? Do you know what I mean? America's putting themselves in a very vulnerable spot to get absolutely internationally mogged. Imagine if we get like a, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the words, but that could be the biggest embarrassment to America of all time. Independence Day on the White House. Just saying. You're setting yourselves up, boys. And the way that you guys' security has not been airtight over the years, I personally wouldn't risk it. Now, last time it was just constipation, so it was the opposite problem. I guess you can't complain then. This is what we've. I'm calling Homeland Security. Please don't. It's not safe here. I could be in jail by tonight. We don't even know if Tate has made all that money he claims. He's he's definitely not a billionaire. I'd say he's probably multi-millionaire. Anything from like 10 to 50 million, I wouldn't be surprised at, but nothing higher than that, which is a decent amount of money. You know, you can fake it with that. Strickland is low-key right about fighting in front of Epstein's guest. 100%. White House will never happen, in my opinion. I think logistically, I said this from the very, very start. I think it's going to be a logistical nightmare. They clearly haven't got the big hitters at all. They don't have the big hitters turning up for the card. So who cares? 50 mil, I wouldn't be that surprised. I would not be that surprised. But the way he's begging for money with little scams and all that, I don't know, man. We have a large population of people trying to figure out how to make the Geneva Convention come up with new rules. How you doing, Connor Sillers? What's good, my Irish brother? Good to have you here as always, man. I'm only going to do about another half an hour at max because Jock is doing a stream tonight. And I promised I would pull up. We did fuck the dates up a little bit. I thought it was going to be tomorrow. So now I'm going to have to scramble to set up Monopoly. Jock, can you confirm if I can do it on Steam or not? Because if I can't do it on Steam, I might be cooked. Because I left my Xbox at work. So that might be a problem. I've just realized. How you doing, August? August, we've had quite a few gay people turn up today looking for sausage, and you turned up at exactly the wrong moment. Everyone talking about the White House card, but what about the Black House card? Jock, what I might do, yeah, if I can't download Monopoly, I might just pull up on the stream anyway. So I'll be there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to download it or do all this shit in the time. You're going to have to let me know. If I can do it on Steam, then I'm definitely down for that. Yeah, Steam is all good. It costs a tenner, but no, if it's I'll pay that. It's fine, bro. It's fine. Newcastle sold 3 points against Chelsea. Nah, man, we got robbed. Should have had a penalty when it was 2-1. That was the most egregious penalty I've ever seen in my life. We got robbed. You know, these things happen. You know, if we'd gone 3-1 up, we would have killed it right there. But I knew when that free kick went in that we weren't getting 3 points. But don't worry, we're going to make up for it by slapping up Man United on Boxing Day. Jake Paul getting mollywopped made up for the 4 weeks of no UFC. But he didn't die though, Connor. He didn't die. And that doesn't sit well with me. He didn't die. Anyway, Jake Paul won't even think about fighting Andrew now. And Andrew must be broken down because of it. Because he would have made triple of what he's worth right now. Jake is the A-side right now. Do you know what made me laugh during that? Anthony Joshua came out first. He came out first. It's quite a small download, so you'll have plenty of time. It's not going to show my username or anything on there, is it? Because I've got my real full name on Steam. That's another thing that I've got to think about. I don't really want to be doxing myself. But you know, I'll have it I'll jump off here in about half an hour and I'll have a quick chat with you about it in Discord. Jake Paul with those takedowns, man, he wasn't taking him down. He was blatantly kneeling for him. He was getting ready to throat that man. It was disgraceful. Haven't you seen that guy who hasn't cut his hair since Man U won? Yeah, I've seen that. He's never cutting his hair. Man United are not going to win 5 games in a row. And I think he said in the league as well. That ain't happening. Jake looked like he's been training with Marab. He looked like he'd been training with somebody named a gay porn star. Jake Paul's stock is going up, in my opinion. He was way tougher than I have ever been. I mean, he's tough for sure. The fact that he got in there was amazing. But he picked a game plan. What was smart about it, is he did a game plan that couldn't fail. Just stay away, stay the fuck away, and just throw the odd shot. Keep on your bike, and then when AJ got in close, just grab his ass. It was a brilliant game plan. And he didn't get flatlined. I mean, I know he got his jaw like knocked off his face. He's not going to be back in a boxing ring for a long time. His mouth was disfigured. Sounds like a plan, sweet Jock. Worst case scenario, if I can't, because if it shows my Steam name, I can't be about that. Do you know what I mean? Jake's only defense was clinching and offering him a blowjob mid-fight. I mean, it's like the whole, like, have you ever got in a fight with somebody and then you just start like getting naked? It really works so well. Jake's only defense was clinching. It was clinching and running pretty much. But I've got to respect the fact that he got in there at all. because it was a fairly solid game plan to follow. AJ is slow as fuck, but it could have gone really, really bad for him. He could have got chinned. He technically only lasted 2 rounds because the first 4 he got carried for entertainment purposes. 100%. Greetings from Bangladesh. How you doing, Travis? Read my... I don't want to read your comments. Oh, wait. It's not a bad one. It's sad that we have to admit that Jake is the A-side now rather than elite boxers like Tank. I don't think he is the A-side. I just think he's on a platform with Netflix that obviously he's going to get eyeballs. If you've got a fucking Netflix account, which everyone does, and you watch people getting fucked up, you're going to watch it. But Jake coming out second was amazing. Was amazing. AJ agreeing to come out first was the ultimate form of just like bending over. Never happened to me, mate. It will show your stream username, but you can always change it temporarily. Stream, let you change your... I'll see if I can do that. If I can change my Steam username, then I'll be down. It will... Yeah. If I can do that, because it's literally got my full name in my Steam account. Frankie, you can probably take a full power punch from Tate. 100%, bro. I'm very honest with you people, yeah. I've got no hands here. I can throw a few elbows. I've got a good knee game, good clinching game. I've got a chin. So I could definitely take at least a couple. At least. I'm doing great. I'm glad to hear it, Travis, man. Good to have you here as always, man. Shout out to you. Pleasure as always. So what I'll say we do, yeah, if somebody could send Jock's channel in the stream, so we can at least get some transference over there. Yeah, Steam lets you change it however many times you want quite easily. I'm going to get on that straight away. You look like Kratos' son. Bro, Logan Paul isn't better than... Bro, Logan Paul will get... In a real fight, Jake Paul would fuck Logan Paul up. He would embarrass him. I knew Tate would lose. He thinks he's Alex Pereira, but he's slow as hell. Connor, I thought he was going to mog him. Chase the Moore is really shit. I thought Tate was going to fuck him up. I thought it was going to be light work. Have you seen Chase the Moore fight? Bro, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure that was part of the contract that AJ has to go on for at least 4 or 5 rounds. Musa, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. There must have been like a or like a gentleman's agreement not to go all out. He probably spoke to him on the back and went, "Look, man, you're the guy." He probably got on his knee. He said, "Look, this is what I'm going to do in the fight." Did it in front of him, noshed him off a little bit. At least Logan Paul is doing great in WWE, but Jake Paul is shit. Jake Paul gets in there and has real fights though. Logan Paul is genuinely the Antichrist. You need to work on your striking, Frank. It's a stress reliever. I mean, I do throw elbows around. I do shadow elbow, but my wrists are just too slim, mate. Have you seen Heated Rivalry? It's a new show on HBO. I have not. Is it worth it? But in pro wrestling, Jake Paul can't even think about what... I mean, Logan Paul is very, very athletic. He's also evil. He's genuinely the Antichrist. He is an evil son of a bitch. Let me see what it is. Heated Rivalry. Have you seen the video of Tate skipping? Bruh, it's so zesty. Please check it up right now. All right, hang on a second. Let me do that. Andrew Tate skipping. Let's have a goozy. Do you know what's funny? I typed in Andrew Tate and it immediately went to Andrew Tate crying. That is the loss of aura this man has had. Andrew Tate. You know, I saw this. This is bad. This is bad. Thoughts on Chris Duncan's performance against McKinney? I thought it was sensational. He absolutely out-chatted that man 100%. Completely out-chatted him. I believe that was the link you were looking for. Nah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Chris Duncan is the man. I'm all for it with my, my Scottish and Irish brothers are one and the same as far as I'm concerned. I love Logan Paul. He gave me a unique vibe in WWE. He is made for wrestling. You see, Travis, I don't want to shit on you yet because obviously you're here. I'll shit on you when you're gone. WWE is for children. And I used to be a big fan of it. To be honest with you, yeah, I watched it until I was like 17 or 18. And then I just had a realization one day of what the fuck am I doing with my Fridays? And then I started getting bitches. So put down the WWE subscription and get yourself some bitches. Please show it to the stream. All right, fuck it. Hang on. Let me pull it up on YouTube so it's a little bit more clear. It's actually called Andrew Tate Zesty Jump Rope. Andrew. We should have seen this coming. We should have seen this coming. Oh, now I can't find it. Hang on a sec. Let's type in zesty skipping. Let's make this fucking explicit. Andrew Tate is definitely a fag. Why can't I find the skipping now? YouTube being kind to your boy. All I'm getting is him doing dancing. Hang on a sec. Let me go back to the video I actually had. I know you're not going to let this go because you're just a fucking... You're relentless like that. Hang on a sec. How you doing, Sam? What is good? We're just about to show Andrew Tate skipping like he's taking it up the arse. Just for your viewing pleasure. Let's blow it up. I mean, that is a hell of a gay skip. Look at the hips and the arms. He's just...
Why you jump roping like that, man?
Let's watch it one more time. Just in case we missed it. Are you satisfied? The laugh is funny, by the way. Yeah, I'm good, Sam. How you doing? Hope you're having a good holiday. Hope you're well. I figure we might as well throw in the zesty fucking skipping, seeing as we've been absolutely battering him all day. Fuck it. GCW is goated in wrestling. I watched those bloody crappy match. Who is GCW? I used to be terrified of the boogeyman. That guy was scary. Was that the guy that ate all the worms and had no teeth? Yeah, that guy was a creep. Who's GCW though? I don't know who the hell that is. But yeah, that was after we saw that skip, and we should have definitely bet against him. And people thought he really had a chance, exactly. But then if you see Chase the Moore box, it's equally zesty and equally uncoordinated. I mean, that cunt is terrible. I don't know why people criticize Tate. He's 40, not living a healthy lifestyle. He gassed out in the first round. His legacy as a legit fighter shouldn't be denied. It's because he glazed so hard. And he's another one who's kind of an evil little weirdo as well. Let's not forget he made his fame and fortune, yeah, by pretending to be OnlyFans girls and getting men to jerk off and give up their life savings. There's ways to make money, and that ain't it, little bro. And I can call him little bro because he's actually younger than me. Can you believe that? Andrew Tate's actually younger than your boy. I posted a new video of my boy ragdolling an 8-year-old Frankie. He's getting ready for Hasbullah. Bro, he would fuck Hasbullah up now. He could have fucked Hasbullah up when he was 6. I did comment on one of your recent videos though, but I'll definitely check it out, Connor. Shout out to your kid. My son is starting mixed martial arts classes next week, but he's only 5 years, so don't be calling me out or anything. He's way past Hasbullah. Way past Hasbullah. That would actually be bullying. And bear in mind, Hasbullah's like 26 or something. Your son would fuck him up. He's a grifter, but he was a legit fighter in his prime. Yeah, he was a legitimately decent kickboxer. He wasn't at world level like he was claiming or anything. But when you glaze yourself this much, this is the prize you get for it. I'm not even shitting on Andrew Tate. I'll be honest. I actually think he's kind of funny. But this is an embarrassing loss. This is an embarrassing loss against a loser, a prime loser. Let's call it exactly what it is. Anyway, guys, I need to be getting off here soon because I need to prep for Jock's stream. So before I head off, which I'm going to in a minute, Connor, I want you to pitch up as well. I need as much support from the community as possible, and so does Jock. If you guys could link Jock's channel in the chat, that would be amazing. I know you don't have much free time, Frankie, but Bryce Mitchell has started regularly releasing episodes of his Arkansanity podcast, and it's absolutely electric. I would be Jock, let me mod you real quick, and then you can send the link for your channel. Because I'm assuming you're doing it off yours. Hang on a second. Let me go to my channel. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do. I'm gonna try and change. I'm gonna have to change my Steam name, which I'm hoping is as easy as Jock is saying. Hang on, Jock. Add as moderator. There we go. Jock, if you can send the link. That oh, nice one, Crystal. So if you guys could go to this link and subscribe, because all the boys are gonna be doing a fucking Monopoly stream in about an hour and a half. So subscribe to my boy here. He's currently on 111. Subscribe immediately to Jock. Let me just pull up the channel real quick just to make sure you're on the right one. And by the way, so here it is, Big Boschmas Monopoly stream. I'm gonna throw up a like. So here it is. I hate when it does this. Let me just. So yeah, bro, honestly, love you for always showing the stream while I ask of you. It's all good, Musa. Sam, if you could pull up as well, that would be amazing. I know you guys have better things to do with your life, but this will be a banger. All the boys will be there. I haven't played Monopoly in years. I'm getting the excuses out there early. Be on Jock's channel in 2 hours, 100%. So subscribe to your boy over there. I'm going to head off now, and I'm going to try and install Monopoly on Steam and try and change my Steam name. But yeah, shout out to all of you. I'm going to try and come on. I'll probably come on again either tomorrow or the day after. I'm going to try and make it regular. I might even do a Christmas stream because I don't really want to hang around with my family. What's it about? It's basically going to be myself, Musical, Jock, Dougie. I think there might be 1 or 2 others. And we're going to play fucking Monopoly, bro. It's going to be lit. Someone's going to embarrass themselves, 100%. But it should be fun. It's just going to be banter and the boys. Nice little Christmas stream. Anyway, guys, love you all as always. If you wouldn't mind liking the stream on the way out, that would be fucking good. Head over to Jock's channel immediately and subscribe to this man. Hang on a sec. Let me post up one more. Frankie has a partially torn ACL, exactly. And I'm also retarded. So double asterisk, bro. Low IQ and retarded. And shout out to B7's channel as well. And try and raise money for a good cause, 100%. There's no greater cause than children in need. Anyway, it's up there. Anyway, boys, I'll catch you in about an hour and a half or so. I'm going to try and sort out this Steam thing. Jock, shout me on Discord and I'll try and get this thing sorted out. Because I'm going to have to do it on this laptop or else it's going to be problematic. Because I can't Discord and I've never done anything like this before. So I'm going to have to work this out real quick. Anyway, guys, in a bit, much love. I'll see you all in about an hour and a half for Jock stream. And then I'll be back at some point tomorrow afternoon. Head over to this link, like the video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Musa, we'll get into this wrestling thing because my wrestling knowledge is actually tight, like when it was good. Anyway, guys, in a bit. Is anybody online right now, by the way, that you can go and raid their buttholes? Northwest's on. Let me shout out Northwest real quick. But he's doing a silent watch hour stream. But show the guy some love anyway. He's just got a picture of Alex Pereira up. Hopefully this does the job for him. It's not wrestling. It's performance. It's performative. Anyway, guys, Musa, I'll catch you in a bit. Head over to that stream. Hello from Belfast. How you doing? The Maya Molly show. I'm really sorry, bro. I know you've just pulled up. And so as Slow. I'm actually heading off now, but we are doing like a Christmas related stream over on Jock's channel. So like and subscribe to this channel. Head over to this channel. Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it. Where's Jock? There's Jock. Head over to Jock's channel and we'll see you all there. Oh, no, it's not even Jock's channel. Shit. Shit. Hang on. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Excellent. Oh, I'm fumbling over my own words. Why is it showing 27 people when there's like 2 people commentating? I don't know. Some people like to lurk and jerk, I'm assuming. Anyway, guys, in a bit, I'll see you in about an hour and a half. Go listen to MMA Cam Hassal's UFC freestyle rap. Okay, I will do that. I am subscribed to him. Just write the name down. Fuck me. It's Jock _. It's at Jock. Let me just put it in here. Subscribe to my boy over here. All right, hang on a sec. It's this. There you go. And the link's in there as well. For real, what's Jack's? It's at Jock, like with dots in the middle, full stops in the middle, _1. No worries, guys. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. We'll be there in about an hour and a half. Have a great one, everyone. I'll catch you all in about